independent hoe, I'm all about my businesses. I consistently continue to bring energy and known to keep it popping like I'm full of electricity. Try to hold me out, I wish you would have the audacity. Take a rap laxative, now I'm shitting on the industry. Self-made not a title, cause it's my identity. And wear it on my skin like it's a part of my ethnicity. Mary keep on blowing like instruments in the symphony. That keep a player buzzing like Twitter when you mention me. Being 100 to everyday living tendency. And ain't faced by hating, it makes me increase my intensity.
What's good, YouTube world? What is good, everybody out there? How's everybody feeling on a Tuesday? Not a fat one, but a Tuesday nonetheless. You already know where you at. It's the one man, force the eyes and flavor of DFW sports. I ain't nothing but a super fan from the DFW land, representing everything DFW. As you see the decor in the background, whatever you want to call in Dallas Fort Worth, that's what we rocking from. That's where we from, and that's where we're holding it down. It is game night for the Stars in Vegas, as they are down right now. Early in the first period, you can got some fireworks shooting out early in the first period. The Stars are actually lucky. They could be down 3-1 in the summary of everything that's going down right there. But at the same time, great challenge call. They ended up getting a goal off the board due to an offsides challenge call that Peter Board ended up throwing out there. That ended up holding down. Vegas still ended up coming back, getting a goal in, but then Maverick Bork was able to get him a shot up in there. This game, all this erupted in about 4 minutes of the game right here. You know what I'm saying? But then Vegas was able to get another goal up in there, as we got our guy Jake Ottinger back in the goal. But I'm just breaking it down what we got going as a DFW fan, how we kicking on, trying to get our emotions out of a lot of things that's going on. I just want to talk about the Stars as the game goes on, but had some good other points being a DFW fan, talking about, Texas Rangers Network that they got launching off, talking about the Mavericks, seeing how they can ride the ship with all the injuries that they got going on, man. Of course, and I got to talk some more Cowboys. If you didn't join me yesterday on the live on YouTube, we'll go ahead and bring it to X this go around. You know what I'm saying? So it's always going down this way. So before you do anything, if you're on YouTube, hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that notification chime for your boy one time. And if you own YouTube, follow me on X at Drewski Self-Made. We're going to start throwing these shows back and live and forth. It's just, kicking in the DFW studio with just a sports fan flavor with a little bit of, little sauce to it, for all my people out there who got a little flavor and swag to them. This is your channel to host it down for sports, however you want to rock it, man. Been fun. And before I do carry on, I do got a new sponsor to the show. I'm gonna get some more graphics for it, but for all your tax needs services, man, shout out to the new sponsor, Blake Lee Services. Y'all should get up with them at any time you can, anytime you need about, all your business finding. If you out there on your grind and you're an entrepreneur and doing all that type of things, handling business on your own, really getting it out the mud, being self-made, man, Blake Lee Services got everything they got for you to keep your, your bookkeeping in order, all your documents, your tax and stuff like that. Man, see the number below. Also, there's an email coming in too. I will get the graphic coming in soon. But if you need your tax documents done, man, they're your outsourced office solution, basically for personal and business tax services, state and franchise tax services, sales tax services, IRS tax resolution services. And also, they do services with full service bookkeeping, notary services, registered agent service, and new company set up, and much more. So big shout out to Blake Lee Services. We'll get some more things going up in there as I get more creative running this thing here. I just had to bring it to everybody on both sides. Once I got better at this, we started riding everything that's coming up in here. But hey, before anything, let me jump into the Mavericks real quick. Oh man, it always hurt. Oh, what's up, little CJ? What's good, man? Yo, Chi, I know it's all good for you. It's you getting ready for the Super Bowl, but you rock for the Mavs. So this is a subject going in for it, man. if you know me on my YouTube, we've been doing a lot of live shows, and if you haven't heard me already say, I've been saying from the jump, from the get-go, the Mavericks need a win streak, and they needed a win streak in the worst way. Now I get it, they blew out Washington, you know, a 6-win team. I get it, I get it, but I did say before that I don't. The only way we lose this game is if we don't have enough players to dress out. That's the only way we should lose that game. And the Mavericks handled business. It was great seeing Klay Thompson get out there and turn back the hands of time for a quick moment, having a flashback showing what he's capable of. And that's something that we're needing. We're really needing them points from him. Daniel Gafford has been doing everything he's possibly can do. He's the last big man standing. He's got to do a little bit more. I like what we can get from Omax coming up in there. As soon, I think the word came out from our man Mike A. Curtis, you know what I'm saying? Mavs beat writer, especially for the Dallas Morning News. I think he came out and the injury report came out that Najee Marshall, his illness, he's been upgraded to at least questionable, which that is at least showing some type of progress. And I mean, if you're a Mavs fan and you've been watching the Mavs drop like flies, oh my goodness. I can take all the good news that I can get. I don't, as long as it's not, I don't want to take no more bad news. Give me good news coming out here for it. Please, please. Now, like I said, a lot of people are on J Kid Top, man. A lot of people be on J Kid Top, and deservedly so. Deservedly so. He gets his fair share of the blame. But damn, bro. I mean, everybody banged up, and I mean, to be honest with you, they've been actually playing more competitive basketball more than not. They just have too many quarters where they offensively don't do anything. That's been their main Achilles issue this year. And then it's just coming down to the end of the game, closing things out. They get ready to play the Pelicans in a game that they should get their retribution back. They should get their leak back. This is a game. If you haven't been on the YouTube, I've been saying you need a 2-game win streak before you go see that Detroit Pistons team, because I think that's a different Detroit Pistons team. I think that's a better team than what you faced against the Wizards, and that's a better team than the New Orleans Pelicans. I believe they're playing better that way is what I'm seeing. So Detroit ain't going to be easy. Detroit going to be easy. It ain't going to be easy. You want to hop on the stream too? He want to hop on the stream too. He just want to show off his Super Bowls, man. I hope KC win it too. I hope KC win it. I'm trying to get everybody. My man Danny was trying to get on yesterday. I need to organize some stuff like that, for like a good super event, how to try to get in there, do something like that for real. For real. But the Mavericks, man, they're holding on to, I mean, you talking about tooth and nail. If you want to talk about if the Mavericks, look, aspirations for the Mavericks and expectations this year was to compete again for the Western Conference Finals. What that mean? That means being in the Final Four. What is that? That is a Western Conference Championship appearance. Something that the Cowboys don't never know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get to that Final Four. You get to that Final Four where you're four of the best teams that's left remaining standing. Like Washington, they lost, but they were one of the 4 best teams in the league left standing. So if the Mavericks, it kind of changes because they've been so banged up and they're going to have to play catch up. They're going to have to play catch up, and that's why I'm saying you really need a 3-game win streak, but it starts tomorrow night against the Pelicans that you got to get this win right there because you're about to embark on this. What is it about to be a 5-game road trip? Man, it don't get no better. So for the people who've been ill like Najee Marshall, you're coming off of sickness and now you're going back to traveling everywhere. And man, with the funny weather going on, that ain't never a good recipe. Never a good recipe. Hey, for a lot of people that's talking about Chiefs fans, they tired of them. I'm like, bro, y'all can't get mad that they winning, bro. I told you, there'll be no Patrick Mahomes slander around me. The dude is good with me because, we all know he Rangers and Mavericks fan. You hear me talk about that all the time, little CJ. So we got nothing but love for Mahomes over there. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. But you said Maxi being a blessing in disguise as you see you getting some more talent that, you're getting some more different looks. And also, what you saying about that, Dwight Powell as well, because if Maxi hurt, you getting a lot more Dwight Powell run. So with both of them moved out the way, it's like, bro, we're going to have to really try something else. Something that the Cowboys don't never know nothing about. Never know nothing about. But it could all be a blessing in disguise for real. Like I said, they can always go with PJ. They got Markeith Morris. They always, they got PJ. They got Najee. They got a lot of ways that they could go about it. Who you're just trying to hold on for dear life until Luka can come back, and you got to put together some wins. You're gonna have to put together some damn wins, and you done already did it with once. Now it's gonna start again. You're gonna have to do this again against the New Orleans Pelicans, and if you want to be taken serious, if we can get a couple more key pieces back, and let's say Klay Thompson, at least for this road trip that we're getting ready to embark on, let's say he just can have another few nights like that out of this road trip, man, I will take it. That means Kyrie, catch your breath a little bit, and you should be able to handle business. And as you say, let the tribe move. Let the tribe move, Kyrie. It's a lot on Kyrie play because a lot of teams they saw what Boston did in the finals. You put bigger defenders on him, not a bigger defender, bigger defenders, plural. He got to go through a force every time he dribbling through there. Now Kyrie still got the skill; he can still make it do what he do. But at the same time, Klay Thompson, when we dish that thing out to you, you got to be dropping them, bro. You drop them, I promise. Gafford is going to eat much, much, much more. It's going to make the game like how we conquered the Western Conference. Where, okay, if we can space you out good enough, but if we can control the paint and dominate in the rebound game and, get that pick and roll running right, man. But it's just hard to say for the Dallas Mavericks. They just so damn banged up. They just so damn banged up, man. So I don't know, man. They got to get the win streak, and I believe they can do it. They should win tomorrow. If they don't, I'll be going live tomorrow as well. If they don't, we'll be just we can't take them serious. That's all I'm saying. Though they're hurt, we can't take them serious. It's hard to be that way. For real. Talk about it. That's the only way you can. It's defenders. Now, like I said, Boston, they made it tough for him again, but you saw Kyrie can still do it. Not a lot of teams are like Boston. So, real talk. But you're going to have that outside help. And, okay, Klay, if you're not getting going, then we're going to have to, Spencer Dinwiddie. I'm going to need you to pick it up. Okay, if Spencer Dinwiddie not in there, can I get a Grimes or Najee Marshall combination? Along with PJ, what he does. And then, like I said, we're going to have to see a lot more Omax and see what this kid can give for us. And I think a lot of Maverick fans are really out there saying, we want to see a lot. We want to see more Omax. We want to see more Omax. But they got to hold it together. To the trade deadline, they got to hold it together. Which this is that basically the rest of this week and next week, they got basically a 2-week period. They got to hold it together. And amongst that, you're on a road trip consecutively. NBA ain't do the Mavericks no favors. But hey, we can't cry about it. We was given this world. We didn't make it. All we going to have to do is just make the best of it. He said, but you heard what Drew said about Kyrie. He said, pray unlike Ant. But you know what makes it different is just Kyrie got that guy next to him he knows gonna eat. And I've said last year, when you saw that run with the Mavericks made last year through the Western Conference, you saw Luka like, bro, I got a dude over there that can basically go for their neck just like I can go for their neck. And it was poetry, baby. It was poetry. It was lovely. It was very lovely. But they got a lot of work to do, man. And they so banged up. And like I said, the schedule don't do them no favors. None. None. But against teams like the Wizards, teams like the Pelicans, oh, nah, y'all should be winning them games. Y'all should be winning them games. Yes, better be winning them games. You got to try to get every win as possible. Because as you see, y'all slipping. It wasn't that long ago. Y'all was hovering around that fourth spot, fifth spot. Boy, now you know you done flash forward the time. Look at you. Look at you. And that thing struggling. Struggling. What up, Two Guns? What up, Two Guns? Y'all already know my man Two Guns. Y'all should shout out to his YouTube channel for sure. Boy, be holding it down for Boston sports contents. He's major in the college game right now. Our Bleeping City. Make sure you check him out for real. You know, yeah, his Celtics won the chip over my Mavericks. But it's all good. I mean, and then they beat our ass last weekend down there. Man. But it's all love. Hopefully I can get either we can get healthy and try to get a rematch, or I'll just have to see y'all on the diamond when the season open up, when the Red Sox come to Arlington. That way, my boy. That way, my boy. I can't wait till the diamond open now. But yeah, closing out on the Mavericks, man. You need to win tomorrow. Win tomorrow, and then Friday will be Friday when you play the Pistons. Because I'm telling you, that ain't gonna be an easy game right there. But you get a 2-game win streak, start feeling good about yourself. You might be all right. You might be. It's like you said, you know, you have the first intermission right now with the Stars in Vegas in there. And like I said, it's been an action-packed first period in there. It's really been 4 goals scored, but one of them got called back. Thank goodness for the Stars, you know, being a challenge on that. Maverick Bork being the lone scorer for the Stars right now as they trail the Las Vegas Golden Knights as they are in action tonight. What else? Talk about the Texas Rangers, man. Texas Rangers. Let me fix this. Let me fix this real quick. The Texas Rangers have, you know, they announced not too long ago that they'll be available on Victory Plus app. You know, this is what straight stream to customer, you know, customer direct to customer. They're going to be doing that now. It is going to cost you a fee. It's going to cost you a fee to do it on there, but I think you get a lot of the, you know, back scene details, all that extras, kind of the stuff you would do with Mavs TV probably if you done purchased it. You get all the extra stuff, probably the highlights and stuff like that. But they announced that they are coming out with their own sports network. You know, literally the RSN, but it ain't for the, you know, it ain't for that stream service. It's for the Ranger Sports Network, as they are getting ready to launch their own thing. And according to Ray Davis, it's just he wants to control he wants to be able to control the control, and he's trying to basically set precedent of, or I think trying to get ahead of the curve, as you would say, trying to get ahead of what's really going on with the big streaming and everything that was going on. Now it just came out that it was just Victory Plus that it was going to be to, and you would have to subscribe and pay a fee. But now it comes to show with their own sports network, they're going to be more provided through a lot of more cable providers, a lot of streaming service providers. So I think Ray Davis, the word was said in the article that Evan Grant wrote for the Dallas Morning News, who's the Texas Rangers beat writer. He's basically saying that when Bally Sports went bankrupt, when Diamond Sports Group went bankrupt, you know, they only basically got in the range with the viewers that they had with Bally. It was only covering about 2.5 million, you know, households. That ain't nothing for a payroll that you're basically got a top 10 payroll that you paying in. And you mean to tell me you getting crumbs off the table? And if they want to go with FanDuel, they was going to have to take more crumbs? What is that? What is that? Danny, what's good, my boy? What's good, my boy? What is the deal? What do you say? Why are you going to the Shrine game? Don't give Jerry no. Oh, he's absolutely right. He is absolutely right. True be told, this is really gonna be a brothers event. I'm gonna be kicking it with my brothers this go round, doing something like that. So it's more of a family event. You know, this ain't me really just going by myself trying to get content and doing something now. Nah, this is really uh us being the brothers. But then at the same time, it's a good way to get content to see what else that we could look at for the Cowboys coming up in the draft. But I feel you on that. He's Danny, you're absolutely right. You absolutely right. Aliens are no cap. How confident are we in the comeback? And when you say comeback, which comeback you talking about? Who you talking about coming back? Now, I will say for the Rangers continuing on their Ranger Sports Network, man, I'm just glad that they are able to do this. The Rangers, I think, will be able to bounce back. Mavericks, if they could get healthy, they'll be able to bounce back. Cowboys, they ain't bounce back. Stars, it's a tight game on road ice. I don't know. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I was just about to get to the Stars. I was just about to get to the Stars on that. Stars beating the Golden Knights. Like I said, the Stars are actually lucky right now. It's not 3-1. They actually lucky. But how confident on my meter from 1 to 10? From 1 to 10, I could probably give you. I'm gonna give it a 6. And I would go 7, but Vegas is a tough team and they're tough in Vegas. The reason I go above the 5 scale is just because the Stars, for most part of the season, have played somewhat decent on road ice, but now they starting to get better. When they had their win streak, 7-game win streak, most of that was on road ice. So I think they kind of found themselves to be able to play on the road and be able to come and snatch a victory or just gut out a victory. And, they're starting to get to them points where they're starting to get a lot of extra shootout games coming up in there. But my confidence, I would say at a 6. And I just, like I said, it could be 3-1 right now. I hate to see Jake Ottinger give up, you know what I'm saying, a couple ones early. But for the Mavs, for the Stars, and the reason I got confused because, Maverick Borg ended up getting the goal. But if they can just keep swinging around, they'll, get a little bit more aggressive, try to stay more in Vegas zone, they'll be all right. They'll be all right. I give them a 6, though, because Vegas ain't nothing to play with. Switch for real. Big Mike, what's good, man? Hey, for everybody who's checking in with Big Mike on YouTube, man, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for your boy, for him as well, man. Hey, as he has a lot of great basketball content, him and the crew over there, man. Appreciate you for chiming in. For the Texas Rangers, though, I'm like I said, their network is gonna be provided with cable, providers. So you're looking at like AT&T, Uverse, DirecTV Stream, all those type of deals, and then they're going to be compatible with a lot of other stream services. Now, for people who already spent their money and their subscription on the Victory Plus, don't feel mad. Don't feel bad at all, because like I said, and I might still be one, because if you want the Rangers to, if you Ranger fans, if y'all want another one of these, if you want another one of these, it's gonna take to be, supplying them with some money, because they still trying to get back from the Diamond Sports Group being bankrupt. They lost a lot of money with that, and if they would have just did anything with the MLB, they would have still got crumbs. So if y'all want them to keep a high payroll, and if y'all want to get another one of these, because I want another one of these. This season was fun. If you want another one of those, man, don't feel bad. Add on to it. And unlike other franchises that are around here that don't want to spend no money, they spend money, but they spend it dumbly. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. But for the Rangers, you want them to continue to compete. This is what we're going to have to do, Ranger fans. We can't complain about the Dodgers buying up everybody. But, well, you know what? They get the support, their merchandise sale, all that stuff goes. They're able to cash out. Forget the CBT tax threshold. Forget it. They cash out. So you know what, Ranger fans? We got to do the same thing. You got to ante up. Ante up. And we going to be able to get some folk. You know what I'm saying? That's just what we going to have to do. Now, for my people that wasn't on the live yesterday, boy, your boy cooked yesterday. Your boy cooked yesterday on Jerry and the whole, hiring situation. Although it is what it is, like I said from the jump, man, Brian Schottenheimer, out of all the candidates you was interviewing, not talking to, because we all know he talked to Dion, which, look, I wouldn't be opposed to Dion, but we all know this was not a situation for Dion to be trying, because it wouldn't have took him too long. It would have probably took him 3 games before somebody got up there and asked him a question about what Jerry Jones done said, and Dion would have been like, my name ain't Jerry Jones. I'm Deion Sanders. If you want to talk to Jerry Jones, go huddle up around him over there. That wouldn't have last long. That wouldn't last long. Y'all know that. But look, coaching staff is almost by complete. Schottenheimer just doesn't have an offensive play caller. He just doesn't have an offensive play caller. That's it. But I said yesterday, Jerry went up there capping. If you haven't already, man, go check out my live yesterday, man. I went in on that, introductory, for Brian. And like I said, I've been saying from the jump, bro, Brian Schottenheimer, out of anybody, I've seen him be the offensive coordinator of an offense that went to 2 AFC championship games, quarterbacked by Mark Sanchez. Yes, Mr. Butt Fumble himself, Mark Sanchez. Okay. All right. Now, Schottenheimer comes in. If anybody who's around my age or been studied football, I told you my second favorite team. My second team that I have in the NFL is the Chargers. I've always fucked with the Chargers for some reason. It's the powder blue uniforms. But then, when I started getting a little bit older, once LaDainian Tomlinson went over there, coming from TCU, and then Drew Brees was over there, I like that coming. And then I've always fucked with Junior Seau, rest his soul. So I've always fucked with the Chargers like that. And Marty Schottenheimer took over, he had some good Chiefs teams. He had some great Chiefs teams. Then he had some good Chargers teams that end up winning a lot of games as well. He just could never get over the hump. But Brian Schottenheimer's been around football all his life, for sure. And I know he's been in the football facilities for sure. Marty Schottenheimer was a guy was about developing and getting men to be them best selves. So Schottenheimer, I wasn't too mad about. I would have took him more over Kellen Moore for sure. Now you got Matt Eberflus who comes in here. Jerry talks about continuity, right? Continuity. So this is all continuity. You bring in the continuity you want with Brian Schottenheimer this was one of Jerry's quotes about Brian Schottenheimer was basically how there was some situations where he had to bite his tongue on. You know what I'm saying? And he was able to do it. Does that not sound like the head coaching position that's been under Jerry Jones for the last 29 years? You can be the head coach, but when they get up there asking you certain questions, you're going to have to bite your tongue about it. Right? Okay, that's the continuity that you really want right there. Oh, Matt Eberflus, a guy that used to be on Cowboys staff back then and all that type of stuff. Oh, who was a former head coach. Oh, I see the trend. So you want continuity because he runs the same style of defense is what you're saying? You want continuity in two different years with 2 different coaches. Now you're gonna sit up there and say the players speak lovely. They rave about Brian Schottenheimer. And they said the same thing about Mike McCarthy. The players love Mike McCarthy. They want him to go about. They want him to get the job back. They're lobbying for him. What? If that's the case, why ain't nobody say they fucks with Al Harris like that, huh? How come he couldn't get no look? If y'all wanted continuity, he was the one who developed Deron Bland, Diggs. How come we J. Lou? How come we couldn't get no continuity? And look, I ain't even looking at it on no racist type stuff. I don't even care about that. What I'm saying is listen to the shit that you're saying, Jerry. You want continuity? Well, damn. You went with continuity from a guy who used to be here over a decade ago when you had a guy that was on staff. To me personally, if you were going to elevate Brian Schottenheimer as from offensive coordinator who didn't call no plays to head coach, why come Al Harris couldn't have been promoted to defensive coordinator? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now, Brian Schottenheimer, he had to bite his tongue. So there was already dissension in there. Tell me this, Jared. Did you already have this planned out when you had them going all on 1-year deals? Did you already have that planned out? And I said this on the last live and lives before this. Bro, the play is already in motion. Look, Dak is not worth $60 million. He could not be that good either. But at the same time, it's set up because he's going to make all the money and he's going to take the blame for it. And it's going to be set up for Schottenheimer because he's going to be looked at a wrong hire. When your GM, basically his job is not threatened for making these decisions that he's been making for the last 29 years. The last 29 years. What you got, Danny? Let me check the chat real quick. Let me check the chat. Jerry's going to tell you the same thing as Brian Schottenheimer because he got good baggage. Good baggage. Bruh, if y'all didn't check my live out on that video yesterday, boy, I sided the shit out of Jerry right there, bro. You even saw Brian Schottenheimer face like, bro, first of all, you tell my whole age out there. Now you out there talking about my baggage. And like I said, we heard that shit you said about we heard that shit that you said about on that, video clip with Jamie Foxx. You go over there talking about, men's meat. And I ain't talking about dudes cooking in the deli neither. For real. Magic Johnson or Mark Cuban going to buy the Dallas Cowboys? Well, Mark Cuban, he's probably done with sports. I see him venturing off into like entertainment, politics, and I think his world is revolving outside of sports. And I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him for it. I ain't mad. What up, Mr. Cowboy? What's good, bro? Yeah, you saw that. You saw that shit yesterday. Now you got your special teams coordinator in play now. I don't really know what to say, but you got to, if you're a Cowboy fan, if you're riding with the Dallas Cowboys, if you're a diehard Cowboy fan and you living and dying by it, it's basically you have no choice. You're really stuck right now with the draft and looking to see what they do free agency. Because you already know the roster already had its own problems. On top of that, you got 22 free agents. On top of that. All right, Stars, a little bit more aggressive second period here. As it is a Stars game night as they own road ice against Vegas. Looks like Vegas immediately is going to jump onto the power play. Clipped him. Ooh. Bissell is going to go to the penalty box. Vegas on the power play. Oh, Lord. Come on now. Come on. What'd you say? We have a coaching staff. We all but don't have an offensive coordinator. And who needs one when last year your offensive coordinator didn't even call the plays? So why even have an offensive coordinator in the first place? Basically. But I'm just like, bro, if you wanted continuity, how come Al Harris wasn't able to get that job? Is all I'm saying. Why wasn't he able to get the defensive coordinator job? But hey, if you wanted to take a risk, Jared, that's a risk for you. Take it. And like I said yesterday, you really want to take a risk? You said there's no one that can do this job better than me. Are you talking about being an owner and GM? Or are you just strictly talking about the GMs compared to you being an owner GM? Because them GMs have been kicking your ass, especially in the NFC, because you got the longest drought. You got the longest drought. So this shows them GMs are doing something good. And their players too. I ain't gonna let the players off the hook. $60 million worth of motherfucking quarterback. And we getting one playoff victory, 2 playoff victories. Dak my guy too. I ride with 4, but goddamn. Come on, bro. This guy literally said nobody can do the job that he has done. Are you sure about that? Because they can only do it worse. They could only do it worse. And I told y'all, man, the play is already set up. They done spent their money on players. Not free agent players. They done spent money on players. We have invested in players. And we're going to really lean on the draft. And basically picking these undrafted guys, basically and develop. Man, it's going to be dark days, Cowboy fans. Going to be dark days. Damn, Vegas on a 2-man advantage. Ooh, Lord. I didn't even see what happened because we was breaking it down, talking about what was going on, man. Stars, come on with it. This could get ugly quick. Ooh, damn. Yep, that's a goal for Vegas right there. Vegas up 3-1. Like I said, road ice. Vegas is tough, man. Bad night for Jake Ottinger tonight. But damn, 2-man advantage. And really, that shot got ricocheted off of Lindell and it went off of Ottinger's foot into the goal. That's a tough goal to give up right there. That's a tough one. Vegas up 3-1. Man, it's still a lot of time in the second period, too. It ain't even halfway over yet. And like I said, it could be 4-1. Right now, really, Vegas they really got the tone of the game right now. And Jake Ottinger had to make another save. Good Lord. He's under siege right now. Come on, Stars defense. Y'all got to get a little bit better right now. Y'all got to swing some momentum or something. Stop getting penalties. But y'all see what's going on. Y'all see the play. Again, DFW Sports Rap, man. Just a super fan repping for all DFW sports coming up in here, man. I'm just, like I said, for all my people, all my Cowboy fans who like what they heard from Brian Schottenheimer. Like I said, I think Brian Schottenheimer he's not going to be bad. The situation is just not ideal. And if I'm going to say that for Dion, I'm going to say that for him. Because you're going to get in this and you're going to, and maybe at first it might be not too much, but then you're going to see it's just going to be too much. Now, I think Schottenheimer has the personality where more of the media will go around him and cover him because Mike McCarthy really didn't have that. He didn't have that at all. But I think Schottenheimer will have that. And let's see, maybe our media got to just play, they do their jobs the best as they can, giving us the Cowboy content in the interviews anyway. They get to Jerry Jones because they're going to get the gems out of him anyway. But let's just see if y'all can play mind games with Jerry. Let's see if y'all just start always, huddling around Schottenheimer, and let's see how Jerry start feeling. Sometimes you're going to have to play mind games with folks. You know what I'm saying? For real. He said if we see the Lakers first round, we smoke them, to be honest. If we healthy, if the Mavericks is healthy, I'm hoping healthy. If they ain't healthy, it'd be hard for them to even get in the postseason. But still, though, I see what you're saying. Oh, don't tell me we done got another player hit in the face by a puck, man. Maverick Bork, look. Oh, it wasn't by a puck. High sticking. Oh, so now the Stars on the power play after they just scored. Damn, I done missed the goal, y'all. Damn, I'm sitting there talking, going on. I done missed the damn goal. See, I didn't even have the what happened? Who got it? Oh, he did catch a high stick. Maverick Bork did catch a high stick. Who ended up getting the goal? Man, I wasn't even paying no fucking attention. Not at all. Not at all. It was Maverick Bork. They ain't even updated it. Okay. White Johnston. Okay. And it's 4-on-4 right now. Hey, Stars. Hey, that's what they needed. That's exactly what the Stars needed. They needed a quick turnaround to get some momentum going. All of a sudden, they skates look a little slick right now. They look moving a little bit faster. A little bit faster over there. Let's go. But your Cowboys, man. Brian Schottenheimer, of course. I think he can do things. It'll be look, he talk about motions and shifts and all that type of stuff. But last time I checked, he known about running the football. And with Dak Prescott, look, the league is coming to where your quarterback is going to have to be able to improvise. And if he can't, your ass better be able to run the football. So with that being said, dude, with Schottenheimer, that being his background, is he going to follow with what the organization is going to do, which is most likely draft the offensive lineman, or is he going to shoot for the running back? Come on, Stars. This is extended power play. This is a good chance for y'all to tie this thing up. Ooh, that was a good catch right there. Boy, Robo shot. Boy, he wrist shot that bit from him. Boy. Man, y'all got to capitalize, man. 3 minutes on the power play. Y'all got to capitalize. Come on, man advantage. Man advantage. Yeah, I ain't even paying attention. Start them. Bang. Bing bong. Come on. I'm trying to, Cowboys. Psh. Who scores for the Stars next game? Ooh. They're almost getting ready for the Four Nations break too. So they won't be having that many more games coming here soon. Let me see. Let me take a peek real quick. I gotta see who they play. They got the Canucks Friday. The Canucks Friday at home. Who scores? Who scores? Bro, it's hard to go against Rope Hintz. I like Duchesne, though. Duchesne is always he's a safe bet. He's a safe bet, but if you want to earn some extra money, earn some extra money, me personally, no, I go Duchesne. That's easy. That's really easy. I take Duchesne. I know you be on them, on them prize pick'ems. For real. All right, Stars, y'all got under a minute and a half on the power play. Come on with it. Oh, he was almost. Come on, help him out. Help him out. Get out of there, Stank. All right, Davendaw. The Donald. Set back up here. A minute left. Yeah, this. Good pass. He barely deflected it before it got there. The Donald had his shot. All right, set it back out. Get your stick. Let's go. They lose. Mr. Cowboy, I might have to go with Matt. And I am an MGM guy. Matt Duchesne, man. Hey, that boy be on it, man. He got the most points for the Stars leading in that thing. Being on home ice. All right, y'all got 20 seconds left on this power play. Got to skate furious. And they were offsides. Most likely that Vegas is going to kill the penalty right there. Taking this all the way down to the end of the second period. Then we'll enjoy the rest of the night. Basically watching this on the stream. Finishing about the Cowboys, bro. Like I said, look, we'll get some more details that come out about it. But Brian Schottenheimer and all, we, being a Cowboy fan, period, you're just going to have to look. If the coaching, what is your expectations for Schottenheimer when you see Jerry Jones and this organization not give him no pieces to work with? What will be your expectations for him then? Because we already got to get this set in stone. Now, if Jerry and them go make some offseason moves, then a lot of things change after that. A lot of perception can change, but we know for a fact that's not about to happen. And if they do make offseason moves, they're going to be the cheapest ass offseason moves you ever seen. For real. They're going to be cheap. Cheap. If you're the GM, how do the draft go? But you got like the 1, the 2, the 3, no 4, a couple 5s, 6s. The first thing I'm trying to do is, yes, with the 12th overall pick, it will be an offensive selection. And with that being said, I know I need a running back. But if I'm trying to retool everything, and I know for a fact that this is Dak Prescott's last contract, and we need to be looking to draft us another quarterback here coming soon. So why not, in the next year or two, get ready to put him in position with a seasoned veteran offensive line? Because Cooper Beebe is going to be straight. I think Tyler Guyton is actually going to be straight, but you threw 2 rookies in there in a bad situation. Situation wasn't ideal for him. And then Tyler Guyton being at a new position on top of that, that's all in all. But Cooper Beebe, I think, is going to be nice. I think tackle is their issue. Is Tyler Guyton a better right tackle than Terrence Steele is a right tackle? That's the question you want to ask yourself. Is Osmond Richards ready to take the next step and play? Or do we need to move Tyler Smith to left tackle? Because we feel you're going to have to do something with that guard situation that you got with Zach Martin. You're going to have to. Me personally, they hit more times than they miss when they draft offensive linemen. So our history says I will most likely draft the offensive lineman looking forward, because me getting the offensive lineman means, okay, then I can get another receiver, possibly running back. I think you can still get you a good running back in the 3rd round. I think all of us can agree to that. You're going to have a good offensive line for it too, though. But if there's the back, is Ashton Jeanty to y'all that special? Now, look, I'm not going to lie to a lot of y'all, bro. I'm really burnt out being a Cowboys fan, drafting Michigan and Boise State players. That's just me. It's been too many of them, bro. This is no fault to Ashton Jeanty or being Boise State or Michigan. I ain't saying that, but enough is enough. We done drafted a lot of Boise State players, bruh. Is Ashton Genty really gonna make life? And you got to ask yourself, how are we gonna fix this roster going forward? Because if we're not gonna spend no money and we're just really gonna build through the draft, then I'm drafting offensive lineman. With as many holes as we got in 22 free agents, let's just say the cap, just for Jerry's being on Jerry's side. If I was on Jerry's side saying that our cap is tight and we have to develop through the draft, I'm doing offensive lineman. Give me the offensive lineman at 12. In the second round, I would like to get hopefully around there. I would try to take my gamble on a receiver, another playmaker. It could be receiver or running back, to be honest with you, but I would probably take the receiver. Third round, I'm pretty sure they'll probably trade one of their compensatory picks for a fourth rounder, most likely. I would hope, but I would go offensive lineman because, like I said, you want to go ahead and try to protect Dak as much as you can, but then you want that offensive line to be ready for the next quarterback coming in. This is how you got to get your offensive line for a little bit cheap, what you can get them. Then in the next couple of years, you can get your quarterback. That's how we're going to have to redo this. That's how I would go about it, because I'm just really looking at the first three picks because those are the picks that got to hit. They got to hit. Now, if you're telling me you're needing a rookie receiver to really make a difference in there, it depends what the board sits at 12. If you have a dynamic receiver sitting right there, kid from Missouri or what, if you have that right there, I'm not mad at getting a receiver. But me personally, knowing that this is going to be Dak's last contract, I'm trying to get offensive linemen. I'm trying to get ready for the next quarterback coming in. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Jamie Ben, what you done did? Oh, okay. I'm about to say, please don't tell me you done caught a penalty. As we are still Stars game night, you already know DFW Sports Raps. Like, subscribe, hit that notification time for your boy one time. Follow me on X at Drewski Selfmade, man. We just keeping it as a super fan, man. I'm just a super fan. I'm just starting to bring the content to it. Starting to do a little bit more live shows and I just had to get things ready. We've been doing this on YouTube for a minute. You probably seen my face previously doing a lot of the IE Sports Radio. Big shout out to my crew up over there. They doing big things. You're direct feed for all that is sports. Big shout out to the IE Sports Radio crew and family holding it down, everything. But, you know, DFW Sports Raps, this channel, we're bringing extra flavor for a little bit for all of our sports teams, bringing the content that way. You know, for a lot of my Cowboy fans, it'd be a lot of Cowboys talk, but at the same time, bro, we're going to talk a lot of Mavericks. We'll talk Stars. We'll talk some Rangers. Baseball season, I really look to take this channel up another notch because, you know, baseball, they play all the time. So we're going to continue to have that content flowing at all times. All time. What you got, Danny? Because everybody's sick of Jerry Jones like that. Like he said, you want to know why he didn't pick up the phone and interview Ben Johnson? Because he knew Ben Johnson wasn't going for that shit. Ben Johnson, like, man, I got some skins on the wall. Like, not even skins on the wall, but like, I can flourish. But Brian Schottenheimer, the one thing I will give him, he's hungry. He's hungry. He's been if a lot of these guys have got head coaching jobs off the strength of being on somebody's staff and all that. Now, Schottenheimer has had his opportunity. He just done turned them down. But you're right, Danny. I mean, I said from the jump when everybody was talking about Dion, I was like, bro, first of all, tell me who the hell wants a job that you're going to get no credit for, but all the blame for? Who would want that job? Who? That's exactly what the Cowboys job is going to be. You're going to get none of the credit, but you damn sure going to get all the blame. You damn sure going to get all the blame. So who would want to come and do that? In the words like he said on 8 Mile, that's why I didn't want to be the one that you had to commit suicide to. No disrespect to, all people affected by suicide, but just quoting off of 8 Mile, just who would want to do that? Who would want to do that? And now it's just to the point where, bro, Cowboy fans, we ain't even got nothing to say. You want to know why this is DW Sports Raps and why this ain't just the Cowboys content or something like that? Because, bro, how much do I gotta, beat a dead horse all the time? I told you, me growing up being a kid, the Stars, basically when I was a teenager, but Stars ended up winning, the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But it was a cool time to start rollerblading and doing all that type stuff. But hitting the skating ring, you know what I'm saying? Make me want to hit that boy again. But I gotta get back to, hitting the walking tread out there, because boy, shins be hurting, toes be hurting up in them skates. Should be hurting. Like I said, we're going to take this to the end of the second period before they go to the third period, and we'll watch the third period basically in the crib, because on our side of town, it's already late. It's already late. But like I said, I need the Mavericks to come ahead and come through tomorrow and get that 2-game win streak. Some we'll be looking to go live with tomorrow and see how that goes, as more news will be breaking down about the Cowboys as well. I'm just looking at it, like I said, Matt, he wanted a lot of continuity. He went and got the same type of coaches he always picked. Now, you want continuity. Once we moved on from Jason Garrett, I didn't hear Mike McCarthy's name being mentioned for anybody's head coaching job until he got the job as a Dallas Cowboy. So you went and talked to a guy who really nobody wanted. Oh, okay. And then you want to talk about Brian Schottenheimer. You took a risk on him. Yeah, it's a risk in a way, because you took a risk on somebody who didn't want to interview him as a head coach. So, yeah, that's your continuity right there. You're picking coaches that ain't nobody picking. What's up, Jerry? What's up? Press conference. He's a puppet for Jerry. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. I will say this. That last part you say right here, another suck ass year in Dallas. I think it might be too. And it just don't make no sense. Why did you go ahead and sign Dak Prescott anyway? Because you're going to sign him to big money, and you're not going to get nothing out of it. Nothing out of it. You sign CD you sign everybody to all this money, but you're not doing anything to get nothing out of it. Nothing. Oh, yeah. Fun times. Fun times. That means you was hanging out back then when it was outdoors. That ballpark's still beautiful. It's Choctaw ballpark, but that boy's still beautiful, but it'd be hot. Hot. I'm glad they got a state of art that they got with that roof on there, because since they got that roof on there, man, I've been hitting Rangers games religiously, and I look forward to opening weekend when they play the Red Sox down there. For damn so. And like I said, Rangers fans, if y'all want to get another one of these, bro, it don't hurt to pay a subscription to, you know what I'm saying? $100 might be a lot. It sound like a lot, especially if you do streaming or whatever. But if you're a person like me that go to games, that's nothing. Or if you're a person that, does something for their significant other, like here's to, go get you something to eat, or you go get them some flowers, or, you buy them some books, or whatever it is, that's nothing. Or if you got kids, you know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff. That's when I can understand if it's tight, you're a single parent, all that type of stuff. You get it out the mud. I get it. But if you want to get another one of these, Rangers going to have to spend some money. They're going to have to spend some money. Matter of fact, I think that's my next Stars jersey. As much as I really want to get one of the black jerseys. I've really been thinking about getting a Robo jersey or a Haskinen jersey, but I might just have to go old school and spend a little bit more bread and get me a Mike Madonna one. Give me a black one. That boy fresh. Fresh. See if we can keep up a little bit more of the action on the ice as it's going back and forth. Vegas and Stars territory. It's really about even attacking on the goal right now. Stars then kind of try to ante up this period. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. I mean, it's gonna be dark days right now, and all we Cowboy fans, all we can do is get ready for the draft. And I'll be trying to get ready for the draft this Thursday. We're gonna be out with the brothers at the Shrine Bowl game down here at AT&T Stadium. So, like I said, man, like, subscribe, hit that notification chime. You'll be able to see your boy pop up anytime. We're gonna have some things going on right there. What happened? Are we going to a timeout? Going to a timeout. It's still 3-2. I was asked earlier if the Stars can come back. Hey, you see, it's still close. Still close. Like I said, man, I said a lot yesterday about the whole hire. That's why I'm kind of burnt out talking about that. The video was funny to me. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even get mad. Normally, this would have been a year I'd have got mad seeing the Joneses up there doing all that capping, but bro, I actually laughed. I actually got a good laugh out of it. Real good laugh. He said, "Nah, my Dodgers are better." Well, shit. I mean, y'all holding the most recent championship, so it ain't no knocking it. I ain't gonna be one of them players saying, one of them people talking about, well, y'all got all the damn players. I don't care about that. Like I said, Ranger fans, you see what he talking about being a Dodger fan. If you want to get all the players, you want to get another one of these, go ahead and spend that money. Go ahead and spend that money. So when that lineup, if that lineup don't come back to life, you got every reason to be out there chastising the hell out them boys. Because that's basically what the Rangers need. Their pitching was in trouble last year due to injury, but I'm telling you, their pitching, if their pitching was really terrible last year, they would have had a worse record. I say the same thing about the Dallas Cowboys last year. Their defense was bad, but if their defense was really as bad as we talked about, that would have been a 4-5 win team. Probably 4-win team. But they got 7 wins because of their defense and their special teams. I keep pounding that. You go back and look at the schedule. You want offensive continuity, right? Okay, so you want offensive continuity from a guy who didn't call the plays last year. But this is an offense. Now, 2023 was an explosive year. Dak had it probably his best year. Finished second in MVP voting. I get it. But y'all do remember in the beginning of that season, it was still trouble. They started out slow. Y'all do remember that, right? And then they took flight after CD got on that ass, right? All right. So they didn't come out blazing, but they finished up strong until they got into the playoffs. Of course, we already know what the rest happened with that. But you want continuity, right? So last year, this offense, this was an offense in 17 games. 17 games. Did not once put up 4 offensive touchdowns. And this was a team that played the Cleveland Browns, the Giants twice, the Carolina Panthers. Who else was a bad team this year? Those are basically your bad teams right there. But like I said, the Giants twice, they couldn't get 4 offensive touchdowns. Now they scored 3 offensive touchdowns 4 times this year. 3 offensive touchdowns 4 times this year out of 17 games. 3 offensive touchdowns 4 times this year out of 17 games. The rest was either defense or special teams. More of it was special teams. Brandon Aubrey kicking all them damn field goals. More than anything. You want to check it? Go back and look at the schedule. Out of 17 games, there were 4 games offensively you put up 3 touchdowns. 4 games you put up 3 touchdowns in 17 games. Not once did you put up 4 offensive touchdowns. And you played the Giants twice, played the Panthers and the Cleveland Browns. What continuity you want? They were hurt. Nah, the offense was bad before they all got hurt. The offense was bad before they all got hurt. Then they got hurt. Okay, you had the excuse, but it still looked the same. You scored 3 offensive touchdowns 4 times in 17 games. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. He said he gonna go Lakers. Hey, he said go everybody but the Cowboys, because they ain't going nowhere. That here we go, man. Let's put that shit to bed. Let's put that shit to bed, Cowboy fans. Let's not even chant that shit no more. Because we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Nah. I ain't about to have that motherfucker looking at my baggage. He's got good baggage. I like his baggage. And I like his baggage. Damn, Jerry, slow your ass down, bro. Bro, what you that Jimmy Walker be hitting a little too strong, bro. But we don't get down like that, bro. Hell to the no. We don't get down like that. And I'm pretty sure if Jerry's in the building, they show his face, we gonna boo the shit out of his ass. Ooh, what a good shot. Knocked the stick out his hand. Under about 2.5 left in this second period, as the Stars are in Vegas zone right now. Set it out, Dumble. Get a pat. Slap shot. Bounces off. Good save right there. Good save right there as the switch comes on. Maverick board checks it back in the Vegas zone. Good check, Mav. Oh, Jamie Benn had a shot, but he got blocked right there. He was close to it, too. Still, Stars controlled it. In the Vegas zone still. That Rope, he missed the shot. Actually, he missed the pass right there. Maverick Borg had the same opportunity as Jamie Benn right in front of the goal. Stars get 2 opportunities right in front of the goal, and they squander it. Odds to win the Western Conference. ESPN Bet has the Stars at a plus 450, Vegas at plus 550. So like he said, it was just not too long ago this game was in the AAC, and I mean it had a playoff atmosphere to it as well. It was a playoff type match as well. So this is something this is going to be the matchups you're going to see right here. As in the last 2 playoff seasons, they have gotten, Stars lost to them 2 years. What was that? 23. They lost to them 2 years ago when Vegas ended up winning it all in the Western Conference Finals. For the Stars to get back to the Western Conference Finals, only to lose to Edmonton. Now the Stars are just looking to get over that hump to just finally make it to the Stanley Cup because they've been knocking on the door for a while. About 1.5 minutes left. Still 3-2. Vegas. Stars have been aggressive on this side coming to the end of the period. They have kept the pressure on Vegas, right? Dumble with a slap shot does not get up in there. Goes over the net. 83 mile per hour. Oh, that wasn't Dumble. That was Basel. Boy, you almost broke glass with that bit. Oh, it was Dumble. Ooh, that boy hit off the top post. That was damn near a good shot right there. Dumble. Which him being an addition to the Dallas Stars has always helped for sure. Damn, what happened? Come on, ref. Danny, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm pretty sure you've been following my lives. I told y'all. I told y'all from the jump, when Brian Schottenheimer becomes the head coach, do not burn your gear. Bruh, the Cowboys is the Cowboys for us. We just not, we just ain't really hearing what the Jones got to say no more. And actually, we should have been like that, to be honest with you. But as social media and all the content creators put it more in your face, it ain't no need to be listening to them dudes. All right, come on, come help them out. Stars still keep it in Vegas zone right now. Come on, Basil, you gotta be in there a little bit more. You gotta go be a little bit more aggressive, bro. Stars have been aggressive this go around, but don't throw it away, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Be loyal to the team, not the owner GM, bro. That's all I can say. Bro, rep your colors proud, man. Just don't get emotionally involved into them like that. Don't let them, don't let them haters, where normally people would talk bad about the Cowboys and you would try to defend it and do all that, just all you can do is agree. You're gonna have to play that reverse psychology on that. Cowboys suck, they do. That's what you and keep on going about your business. Because every time you try to get to defending them, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Every time you try to defend them, you end up getting upset. Might end up getting into a squabble. Shit. Cowboy fans fighting amongst each other, and they fight amongst each other over Dak Prescott. So, bruh, like I said, keep your gear. I wouldn't buy no jerseys or no stuff like that. I would just buy more team gear, like, Cowboy polos, Cowboy shirts, maybe Cowboy hats, but I would stay away from player jerseys. I only got a Michael Parsons ones, white and blue, but nah, I wouldn't buy the jerseys. I wouldn't. When you go to the shrine, record the boo in the jersey, boo the shit out of that fool. Him and Steven. Boy, they gonna boo the hell out of him. I know I will, for sure. As the second period does come to an end, as the Stars are still trailing 3-2, but they got a little bit more aggressive in the second period. I believe they got about 24 shots on goal right now. I think they're leading the edge in that, about 24 to 18 or 19 shots on goal. So they done picked it up in the second period. Looks like it's going to be one of those that, he's going to have to listen to it on the earpod while he's laying down, trying to catch everything else going down there, trying to wind down. But hopefully he gets out with the Stars victories. It's something big that the Stars want to continue because they're trying to basically climb their way to be back at the top of the Central Division, and also let it be known that they're still that Western Conference contender that's trying to get over the hump. Facts. Big facts. Something they're going to try to do. Man, it's been a late one. It's already a late one. It's coming down to the end. Like I said, man, we be doing this all the time live on YouTube at all times, man. Y'all should just come in and check out the fun, man. This is just a DFW Sports Cave. For all my people, if you're a Cowboy fan, if you're a Stars fan, if you're a Mavericks fan, Rangers fan, FC Dallas fan, a TCU fan, SMU fan, whatever. FC Dallas, all that. We kicking it right here, and we giving them all some love going up in here. Arlington Renegades, you can never have enough football, right? Well, let that come around. We'll do some UTA all up in there. Come on, man. High school sports we even get down with. So we're doing this all the way around, man. So like I said, big shout out to the DFW being where he from, representing his teams. Y'all know what it is. Just being the one-man force, styles, and flavor of DFW sports, man. We're going to go ahead and end today's show. Tomorrow's show, we're going to try to see if we're going to go on live tomorrow, basically for the Mavs streaming game right there. We probably will, so because it's probably going to be a quiet Thursday. Looking at it, I think the schedule is empty for Thursday. Let me check. Yeah, it's going to be an empty, the women's SMU Mustangs, they do play Louisville on the ACC network Thursday, but it'll be a quiet night Thursday, so we'll take that off unless some news happen with the coaching staff or anything with the Cowboys with Michael Parsons' contract and stuff like that. We'll try to get some things going. But Friday is gonna be a busy one as the Mavs will be in action and so will the Stars. So it's gonna be double action going on down here. So we look to get a good live going down Friday. Thursday we'll be off, but tomorrow we'll do some things as it'll be some DFW sports in there. We'll get a good look at the Mavericks and Pelicans going in here. See if the Mavericks can get them a 2-game winning streak going up in here before they see the Detroit Pistons coming live Friday. So we're going to cut it right there, man. We're going to do it like that. Man, appreciate all y'all for joining in for the chat. My man Danny as well, Lil CJ, my man Mr. Cowboy, everybody else who wanted to join in, my man Big Mike. Aliens are real, no cap. You a new one, man. Appreciate you for joining in, especially being a Stars fan. Stay up because it's still one more period that we got to look at, and hopefully the Stars will get this comeback that you asked for. And for all the people that caught it on X, man, big shout out, big love. We're going to keep trying to do some more lives on here. Like I said, wherever your fandom is, especially in the DFW, man, come kick it with one of your super fans from the DFW land. Big shout out to our new sponsor. We're going to get some more graphics ready for it. But like I said, if you need any tax needs, hit up Blake Lee Services. The number is right down at the bottom. We'll have some email information coming as well. But anything you need for your outsourced office solutions for all your personal and business tax services, state and franchise tax services, sales tax services, and along with the IRS tax resolution services. You can get all that new company set up, registered agent service, full service bookkeeping, notary services. You get all that and much more with Blake Lee Services. So give them a call, get them started. For all my entrepreneurs out there, get your paper right, get your tax documents right. Blake Lee Services is where it's going to be at for y'all. So man, appreciate everybody for joining the stream for your boy one time. I will catch y'all on the run. My man Danny wants to do a show. My man Lil CJ wants to do a show. We're trying to build this platform up a little bit much more, but bruh, trust me, I got all y'all in play. We'll get some things going. We're going to get a lot of things off our chest once it starts getting more to the dead period, but as you see, we're covering everybody, so there's never a dead period. So we'll holler at you. We'll do something. For everybody who's catching this on the playback, man, appreciate you doing that. Hit the like button. Go ahead and drop a comment. For all the new people who's tuning in and view, we're going to do this. We do this all the time. So hit that like button, hit that notification chime. We go up tomorrow for the Mavs game, and as well Thursday, it'll be a quiet night, but we'll be at the Shrine game. So content will keep coming around. Hit the YouTube channel, man. Until then, y'all already know what to do, and y'all know my slogan. Make sure you do everything with love because love always wins. With that, baby, that's the law. And with that, I'm out.
Self-made independent hoe, I'm all about my businesses. I consistently continue to bring energy and on that keep it popping like I'm full of electricity. Try to hold me out, I wish you would have the audacity. Take a reflexive, now I'm shitting on the industry. Self-made not a title cause it's my identity, and wear it on my skin like it's a part of my ethnicity. Mary keep on blowing like instruments in the symphony. That keep a player buzzing like Twitter when you mention me. Being 100's a everyday living tendency, and ain't faced by hating, it makes me increase my intensity.